Yes. So, what happened is Muhammad Ali Jinnah, one of the leaders of the ML, Muslim League, was willing to give up the demand for separate electorates if Muslims were assured reserved seats in the Central Assembly. He said, I'll give up the demand for separate electorates. They should get reserved seats in the Central Assembly. Now, Mr. Jayakar of the Hindu Mahasabha strongly opposed efforts at compromise. Then is the time when we crack in to the sense of collective belonging. Mahatma Gandhi said one thing, that was, our struggle does not end so long as there is a single human being considered untouchable on account of his birth. Our struggle does not end so long as there is a single human being considered untouchable on account of his birth. And he also declared that Swaraj will be impossible if untouchability was not eliminated. That has to remove. Then only Swaraj will be possible. Okay. Mr. Jayakar did not agree to it. Then what happened? The sense of collective belonging came in. They witnessed a development in phases. What is the first phase? Ever since the birth of the INC, Indian National Congress, a moderate movement with a will to cooperate for the grant of the better living atmosphere prevailed. They believed that gradual realization of their national goals. INC. Phase 2. Owing to the repression of the moderate policy of the Congress, a rise of extremism resulted. Steered by a young and vigorous mind, they resorted to reaction and conflict for achieving their goals. That civil disobedience is moving out. Boycott, resistances and demonstrations were their political weapons. That is Subhash Chandra Bose, Bipin Chandra Pal. They are the action people. Of the Indian national movement was dominated by the Gandhian ideology. Non-violence, non-corporation and CDM, or we can call it the disobedience movement. All these were revoked, modified, reapplied, ultimately resulting in freedom in 1947. So we are happy that we are free. Now, aspirations to remain as an independent entity has always remained scattered till the second half of the 19th century. We are not sure what's going to happen. This was the lack or owning the fact, organized effort against the well-organized masters, real organized efforts to achieve the political, social and economic liberty was felt only after the formation of the INC. The first reason for evolving a feeling of nationalism was the political unification of India. The first reason for evolving a feeling of nationalism was the political unification of India. Before the British, the subcontinent presented a collage. You know what's a collage? You have it, it's not college, it's a collage which you have a lot of people together, photographs. Same people, photographs of the family together, you post it up with a topic. You see it on Google, you have a collage. So before of the advancement of the British into the subcontinent, that's India, presented a collage of selfish. This collage was presented to the British of selfish kingdoms under rival chiefs and rulers. This was produced, this is the picture they got, the collage they saw, and they attacked. Understand the political and economic situation created by the war. WW1. Discuss, understand what is Satyagraha. Rowlatt Act and its significance is very important. Jallianwala Bagh tragedy, Khilafat movement, different strands of the movement, civil disobedience movement, analyze it. What are the limitations? This is how you make your notes. Recognize the causes for the sense of collective belonging. Analyze the factors which gave rise to the INC. What did people think? That is how the rise of nationalism came into existence. That's what the book is saying. And what you are seeing now is already, which was happening there. Right? We just can't say that we are a national country, what's our nationalism and all. What's happening? Right? So these are the points which I can say. Now what is the nationalism of India? The boundaries. Right? Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Pakistan, Tajikistan, Sri Lanka. Borders. Right? That's the nationalism of India. In 1914, the World War broke out in history, June 28th. The European powers always competed for market and colonies. And they eventually clashed due to their imperialistic interests. That's why the World War happened. What we are doing is a sense of collective being. Okay. After that we go into that also. So I'll keep it till here. We'll finish this reading part of the book of the sense of collective being, belonging. Nationalism spreads when people begin to believe that they are all the part of the same nation, when they discover some unity that binds them together. But how did the nation become a reality in the minds of people? How did the people belonging to different communities, regions of language groups developed a sense of collective being? That's when the diversity comes in. Huge, vast diversity of unity is what India has today. It's a long thing to chapter. We just don't say the chapter is finished. We can't just finish it here. It takes time. So see you guys, take care of yourself, and I will come back tomorrow. Today is the 30th, I guess. Yes, 31st I'll be back with this and we'll try to finish it off. I have much more explanation to give you, so we just can't finish it. Rise of nationalism in India, actually what happened. Okay. So bye bye, take care, and God bless guys.